Happy Easter, this is Sam Drinks Beer and this is a beer review. So what we are reviewing today is the first non-can beer I have reviewed. In fact, it's not in a bottle either. Here I've got a mini keg of Turning Point's Neon Exile. Yes, I know I did a Turning Point beer last weekend, but I thought I really wanted to do this one because Neon Exile is a New Zealand hopped version of their Exile, which is available in cans. However, Neon Exile is keg only. So I purchased this along with a Disco King, which is their core pale ale, to have during my week off. And yeah, let's follow these complicated steps and get it open. So we've got to turn the tap in the direction of the arrow to the horizontal position. So here we have it. It says fast and fresh. I don't know if that doesn't like English, but oh gosh, that's a right. I've done that. Let's see what we do next. Then pull out tap until it stops. That was easy enough. Press red button to dispense. Am I not supposed to? Oh, I thought I was supposed to do the thing on the top usually, but apparently on this you don't have to do that until beer flow diminishes. So right, we can pour straight away. That's exciting, isn't it? So this one's a little different to other mini kegs I've had in the past. Usually you pull the tap down, but this one you've got to press the red button. So, oh, look at that. Oh, God. It's a lot of froth, as you expect at the beginning of a mini keg. Smells good though. Yep, that is all froth. Look at that. I am going to wait for that to settle and give it another pour. So, I now have a pint. Well, not a pint, 440ml glass, but yeah, I didn't think you would want to watch me struggling to pour it in a way that actually looked aesthetically pleasing, but yeah, here we go, and so let's dive in. Cheers. Frothy. Good head retention. So, I mentioned earlier the New Zealand hops, specifically it's been dry hopped with Nelson Sauvin. Now, for those who don't know Nelson Sauvin tends to give sort of like a bit of a like sort of white wine almost type flavour. And you're definitely getting this. It's an interesting twist on the sort of Czech Pilsner style that is the normal Exile is, for sure. Yeah, so it's very hoppy, this. With sort of like a bit of a like a white wine sort of flavour on the finish. Yeah, it's getting quite a lot of sort of the sort of lagery smell on the nose with a little bit of sort of white wine. But yeah, it's such a interesting hop, Nelson Sauvin. I know it's loved by a lot of brewers just for the unique sort of flavour it does bring to the party in a beer, with the sort of grapey white wine notes. Yeah, it's got a sort of hoppy, sort of white winey, bit of malt. It's very crisp, refreshing, quaffable. not the most carbonated lager or keg beer I've ever had. It has got better. The initial pour, actually, I did have a little drink to sort of, when I was trying to get it poured in a better way for the video, and it was quite flat at first, but yeah, it seems to now it's sort of now I've done the air thing on the top, it does seem to have a bit more carbonation, which is good. Because you don't want a flat lager style beer, really, especially off a keg. But yeah, it's quite a sort of dark amber sort of colour. Yeah, because the way the head sort of laces the glass. Real thick head retention. I mean, yeah, it's refreshing. It's what you want, really, from a Pilsner. It's crisp, refreshing, easy drinking. One you want to drink in the sun, really. I mean, it's been glorious weather here in Yorkshire, where I live, but yeah, perfect how it's been. It certainly can taste a real difference to the standard Exile, but it's brought from the Nelson Sauvin. It's a lot more hoppier than I can remember, and a lot more depth. I mean, I absolutely loved Exile. I thought it was a class beer, but I feel this has just got a little bit, maybe a little bit more depth to it. In fact, it's got, I mean, it's for a lager style, they get a bit of a bad rap for being flavourless, and because of the big macro companies like Budweiser and Heineken, etc. Lager does get a bit of a bad rap of being a sort of like a tasteless style that you want to drink as cold as possible, so you don't get as little flavour as possible. But yeah, you know, a lot of craft breweries are absolutely pumping out some great lager at the moment. You know, I had a great one from Cloudwater the other day. I think it was their Fest beer. That was epic. So, you know, there are some good lagers out there. You know, this definitely has sort of like a, as well as sort of obviously the New Zealand hops, it does have sort of like a Belgianness to it. It does remind me a bit, sort of almost like the Belgian beers with the sort of the flavour, really, I can't really describe it. Sort of that sort of malty profile, hoppy. Yeah, it's an interesting one. It's almost a bit like an India Pale Lager with the amount of hoppiness it has. Yeah, really like this. Well, good job, really, because I've got a 5 litre mini keg of it to finish off. But yeah, I think to rate it up, tastes great, it's refreshing, it's crisp, everything you'd want from the style, really. It's loads of body on it, it's got great head retention, it's a good looking beer. Probably to rate it up on Untapped, I would. I'd go as high as 4.5, I think. 4.25? I think 4.25 is probably right. At the end of the day, it is a Pilsner still, but I do like to give credit to styles, you know, because I think a lot of people rate beers against other beers, because let's be honest, a Pilsner is never going to be as flavoursome as a 10% triple IPA or a 12% Imperial Stout. This is a 5% Pilsner. So, you know, I'm going to rate it as such. So, yeah, I'm going to give it 4.5. It's a great beer. We'll drink again. So drinkable. Could drink it all day long in a pub or back garden. I don't have a garden, I'm in a flat. But you know what I mean. Yeah, 4.5 for me. So yeah, this has been the review of Neon Exile by Turning Point on Mini Keg. If you've liked this, obviously check out my other videos. I said I was pumping them out once a week. I know it's been a bit longer. I'm off this week, so I am going to try and get a few out this week. Maybe do 2 or 3 more, time permitting. I mean, what else have we got to do at the moment? We can now go into a park and meet friends, I guess. But yeah, I'm sure I can pump out a few. Have time to find the time to pump out a few more. But yeah, like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram. Sam Drinks Beer. No, that's a river. Sam Drinks Beer YT. Details are all in the little thing I have at the end now. So yeah, cheers. Thank you for watching. Catch you next time.